Well, don't worry. This will be cut out, obviously.
Okay, perfect. Simpmn, are you here? I'm gonna grab your wee wee.
Now recording.
All right. Hello there, everyone. Nerdy John here with episode 3 of TroubleMakers podcast. Joining me for right now is Skelly. I don't want to say as always. You never know. Things could change. Okay, a massive breakup could happen behind the scenes. We could have a dispute about revenue split.
Nah, not really.
But joining us today is Simpmn, the community simp.
The biggest simp of them all, and I only simp for the men. Fuck the women in this space. You're all crazy psychos.
Yeah,
All
we haven't-
BPD. All of them have BPD. Especially that maggot edits chick.
Oh, all right. Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, she's been throwing shots. I think it's time for Simpmn to throw some of his own.
I mean, I guess, but fucking hell, we're gonna get a comment. We're gonna get a fucking comment. Bird's gonna show her a clip. I was like, they're talking. Skelly's talking shit about you.
I think we'll be fine. Well, what's the worst she can do?
Oh, dude, I had enough trouble though. Impleton thought I was talking shit on my birthday stream. Was like, so, Nerdy John, you had a guy who sent gore to children on your live stream, but more importantly, you were talking shit about me. I was like, no.
Very suspicious that you privated immediately after, bro.
Oh yeah, it's not like I think I like okay. I'm gonna have to double check because I was drunk during that stream, but I'm pretty sure I made it abundantly clear during that stream it was gonna be members only. It wasn't private; it was members only.
I mean, like to be fair, only it wasn't Hamilton who complained about it being members only. A specific ex-leader of a group was complaining about it, even though he literally privates his fucking shit all the fucking time.
Oh, are we talking about Chris and Ark's bestest friend in the whole wide world?
Yes, sir. Damn right.
Oh,
if you're watching this, fuck you for complaining. Anyways.
Well, I don't know what the fuck to say now. So like,
hey, you don't gotta say no, Nerdy John. I said that, and you don't throw yourself in there. All right.
Before we get too far off, what do you have on the docket today, guys?
All right. So we have just general kick degeneracy with fucking like Dean the Great. You heard of this guy, Simpmn? Dean the Great?
Dean the Great? No, I've heard Dean with a pedophile. I don't know.
Oh, what the fuck? No, this guy, like, his content is he purposefully, like, makes an ass out of himself by, like, getting into fights that he can't win. Like, there's a clip that everyone who's heard of him knows about him for. This former UFC fighter / coach slapped the shit out of him.
Holy shit. Did he break a tooth?
No, nothing like that. But he knocked his ass out. But like not knocked him out. But it's like he was fucking on the ground. And he's like, square up. And it's like, dude, you ain't tough. You just got bitch slapped in front of a bunch of fucking people.
Does Dean the Great is he like one of those guys that's like really wealthy, that, like young kids that like has like a bodyguard always come around him?
No, I don't think he wants to be wealthy. He's like,
well, no. Here's the thing about him. I actually know a little bit because newsflash, everyone, future video on Aftermath News coming out on him. But basically, his career started with him boxing random people, but this wasn't like, just randos on the street. This is typically people who are, a little bit more capable, more than the average Joe who knows how to fight decent. He got the opportunity of a lifetime where Keemstar and FouseyTube, pre-Crazy FouseyTube, where they approached him and hired him to be a boxer in a Happy Punch. And to be fair, the guy was pretty good. He knows how to actually fight. His fights were entertaining, and the guy is a really good trash talker. But of course, we all know what happened. Fousey went crazy, tried to start his own boxing promotion. That failed. And for whatever reason, Dean switched up on Keemstar and worked with Fousey, which didn't really amount to shit. And I think Dean has had maybe 3 or 4 fights. If someone knows, correct me in the comment section. But I know he has lost 2 fights recently. So yeah, the guy hasn't been doing so hot. And well, like Nerdy John earlier said, he did IRL streaming, and this guy basically how he gets his ass kicked is he disrespects these we're talking about big motherfuckers, big beefy meatheads, probably more more meaty than fucking Leia's muscles. And I don't know why I said
Jesus.
that.
Jesus. We're
and
just
Shots all
shooting
over the
all the
place.
time.
yeah, we're
all
just
over the place
everyone
today.
gets one. Everyone gets one, all right?
Dude, commentary hell is just gonna come for our asses. This is the
Yeah,
microsecond we
whatever.
fuck up on something, they're gonna fucking clip it.
Whatever. It's fine. It's commentary. It's the fucking internet. Get used to it, everyone. So these are big motherfuckers who are like way taller than them. This guy's just disrespecting their wives right in front of them. So of course they're gonna get fucking smacked. And then I think for the other guy, because one of them was a UFC retired fighter, just fucking backhands him, and like his jaw is just fucking hurting. And I think recently he was on the No Jumper podcast. I didn't see the full interview, but supposedly, according to Adam22, he kept disrespecting his wife, and then that's why he kicked him off. I mean, let's be honest here. Who doesn't disrespect that guy's wife all the time?
Well, apparently he
And-
does, because to circle it back a bit, she made a post on her Instagram that she later deleted, talking about how like he wants her to do stuff that she's not comfortable with. Apparently, she wasn't even comfortable sleeping with all the black guys.
Apparently that's fake from what I'm seeing. Apparently that was a fake account pretending to be her, but I don't know, honestly.
I mean, it's
I
funny
think it
either
is a
way.
fake. Because if you look at the screenshot, because it's from Instagram, there was one bar. But when I looked at her Instagram, I didn't see that story, but I saw a different story that was posted 18 hours ago. So so typically when you make multiple posts, the little bar like splits up into parts.
because
So-
like you posted on your story multiple times, so like
Yeah.
you're posting video to your story.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I think
okay.
so that's why I'm more inclined to believe it was fake, because otherwise it would have shown. But no, I guess he tried confronting. For whatever reason, he confronts her. She slaps him as well because he's trying to lock her into the car. Because I guess Adam didn't give him $5,000, which, I mean, for a guy who makes a decent amount of money on IRL, and he has to have some save up from the boxing, you're really about to get your ass handed to over $5,000, and sure enough, he did. Some fucking rapper named Crip Mac who just fucking challenges him to a fight, and it ends in a draw, basically, because, well, Dean didn't really get hit. He threw more so at Crip Mac, but I mean, the guy's fucking bigger, so he had to kind of back off. And then now he's like, I'm gonna sue Crip Mac. I'm gonna sue Adam22. It's like, okay, now you're just being a bitch about it.
Yeah. I don't know the context of the fight or anything, but like apparently he was like in a street fight with a dude and he pissed himself. Dean the Great, because I saw
Oh my
the aftermath
God.
of it. And I fucking made a YouTube short about it because it was fucking funny.
Gee, I haven't seen that one, but yeah, I don't know what is up with him getting into fights that he knows he clearly can't win, and just embarrassing himself. It's sad
you ever
to
heard the
see.
phrase like there's no such thing as bad publicity, you know? I feel like he's doing that where he's just like, oh, like, yeah, he's making an ass of himself, but everyone knows his name. I feel like that's like his like short-term
Yeah.
goal.
Be the next Jack Doherty.
Well, I
So,
mean,
Jack
like,
Doherty?
the thing
Oh
is
god, that
like,
fuckhead.
oh, I hate that kid. I'm so glad that kid got his window smashed in his car. Fuck him.
Oh, damn.
But no, like, well, you say that, like, you guys say that, but the thing is like, he was already doing decent from like the Misfits, because this had like big YouTubers like KSI, fucking Deji, all these others. Like, it's already big publicity. I don't know what more you can get.
Well,
Oh,
it was probably more so a case of just like, I bet you the first time around when it happened, it wasn't intentional, right? But then like he saw like how much engagement he was getting. It probably got more like more views and engagement than like what he was doing recently. And so he's like, fuck it, I'll just lean into this.
I mean, yeah, the clip was fucking viral. I saw that like on my YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I will definitely say this. Both the first and the second one were viral back to back. Because it's just, you just hear that smack. You just hear that shit. So I guess he should change his name from Dean the Great to Dean the Great Punching Bag, honestly, at this point, if he's just gonna go around treating himself like that.
But also too, this is something I covered on my own channel. Ice Poseidon apparently is causing a divorce.
Really interesting.
Yeah, so there's this guy. He goes by the moniker of Slightly Homeless. He's another like IRL like IP2 type streamer.
Mhm.
He's married to this Japanese IRL streamer who barely knows English named Nana. And she was cheating on him with some of Ice Poseidon's friends. Cause
Ooh.
because Ice was hanging out with the friend that she cheated on him with. And he's like, and the friend, instead of saying, "Hey yo, I got this girl coming over," he was like, "Hey yo, so like Nana's coming over." I think that the guy's name's Action Man. I want to say Action Man, but Purple, who helps out with the topics for this show, was sending me all the information for it and everything. And I think it's pretty funny, pretty funny, because like this woman barely understands English, so she's trying to argue with Ice Poseidon on the phone about it, but like she's like, no fucko, no fuck, no fuck.
That just reminds me of that Asian chick that got into a relationship with the red pillar guy, where
All
like she
the Go
said she
East
was like
motherfuckers.
pregnant. Yeah, where she says like she's pregnant, and then obviously like it comes out to be
Oh my
false and
god, the
everything.
Fresh and Fit. I know this
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I
Yeah,
was just like, it's just like that's a classic throwback. The whole like going east method is just not working out for these guys.
No, yeah, because like, okay, if we're going with our mindset, right, that women are just whores, right? They're just whores that use and abuse men. What makes Asian women that much different? Oh, you're hyper specifically talking about like the conservative, traditional Japanese women, or like Asian women in general. Yeah,
Chinese,
sure,
I
but
think it's
like
the Chinese.
mostly Chinese, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, but it's like you can find like a hyper conservative like trad wife, white woman, right?
Yes.
Like
Yes,
you
we
can
can.
find those.
Not with this generation. Fuck no.
Oh, dude, I don't even know what can happen for this generation. I think they got the
Oh,
attention span of a goldfish.
Yeah, he's not wrong. He's not fucking wrong.
you know, I want to argue. That
Yeah,
that's not the
go
case.
ahead.
Go
I'm gonna be
ahead.
like,
I like
No, but
yeah.
dude,
Let's compare it. All right. Back in
uh,
the day, to keep all those fuckers to keep all the autistic kids' attention span, we just had to
uh,
have a CS:GO game playing in the background. Nowadays, we have to have Fortnite with colors and pretty fucking rainbows and dancing and all the other random
or
ass shit.
if we're talking about if we're talking about TikTok, yeah, I have Subway Surfers.
Yeah, as a Subway Surfers, yeah. Oh,
um,
is he going to collect those coin paths, or is he going to go on the other path and collect those coins? I don't know, Tim.
Speaking of dating this generation, Amaru and fucking Miskiff update. Apparently she retracted her essay claim against him.
Oh,
Oh,
I saw a little bit
that
about this, but I didn't look into it. So what happened
yeah, I
here
saw that.
exactly?
So like, I think she's now more so stating it was emotional essay. But okay, so
Uh-huh.
like this is my thing. I've heard people say that like everyone needs to apologize to Mizkif, right? And like obviously as the story develops, especially one as big as like the Mizkif and Emiru thing, obviously retractions and statements and like clarifications need to be made throughout it. I think that's just obvious common sense. But like I'm just saying, I don't think Mizkif helps himself in these situations either. Because like
Yeah.
keep in mind he was making statements like if he again I think I made a statement similar to this one when I was initially covering the story as it was happening, but I say, okay, if he is innocent, then this is a terrible thing to like, this is a terrible way to format it, with like the live stream and everything,
Hmm.
because like it's off the cuff, and then like apparently he's making statements that kind of contradict the response stream, because apparently after that like horrible incident of like he tried to like touch her when she was crying, apparently they had dated like a few months afterwards.
I mean, it's a toxic relationship.
No,
So
you know, yeah,
I'm
like
not surprised. Like but it's just this is why like I just don't like Mizkif, and I just refuse to like believe what he says because he just, like you said, he doesn't do himself any favors. Like he's
Sorry, but
this guy says so many
you
things
can't
that make no sense.
unironically like a way of defending yourself. You can't unironically say that like, oh, she says I threw heavy stuff at her, but like she threw her stuffed animals at me. Like you can't unironically
Well,
have that as like
yeah,
a
like
defense.
how does that help you? It's like, yeah, she threw a plush at me, but I threw a fucking rock at her. All right, but what she did is
you
just
Well,
mean
I think it
the
was
cell
more so
phone?
like
Yeah,
a phone.
yeah.
No,
It
I
was
know, I know.
it was his like iPhone and everything, which was like I think what are those? They're like made with metal and everything in it. Yeah, but
Yeah, they're like the newer,
I
fancier ones.
I
Yeah.
got you guys. I got you guys. So let's give Miss Kiff an apology. I am so sorry. You are a fucking spineless loser who defends friends who do horrible shit to women, and you abuse women. I'm so sorry for
No,
you,
yeah.
Miss Kiff.
No matter what, he did cover up his friend's attempted essay, right?
Damn right
And
he
also,
did.
too, the only reason why he's even going after Tectone is because Tectone fucking denounced him. If Tectone had never like said anything about his situation, he would have stayed quiet about the Tectone stuff. I mean, so it would have came out publicly and everything, but he would
Yeah.
not have been on the hate train.
Yeah. And like like I love how like all of a sudden like he's doing like the most like edgy whatchamacallit what is it? Zoomer generation fucking like
Oh
streams
yeah,
now where
he's a
he's
full on kick
dark.
streamer. Yeah.
He's dark. He's on his dark arc and I'm like, wow, holy shit, somebody played D&D way too much as a kid. Freaking
Yeah,
out.
like, isn't this like this is also the same motherfucker where it's like, yeah, gambling's really bad and we shouldn't have that on Twitch. Anyone who does it is bad, and then that's the whole reason why his cover up story was revealed to begin with.
Which, by the way, the fact that everyone else knew, which first off, the fact that fucker, what's his name, not A Train, but Trainwreck. There we go.
Trainwreck, yes, and Ice Poseidon also knew apparently, dude. Fucking Twitch is just like a fucking micro celebrity Hollywood where everyone just fucking essays each other. They keep quiet about it so that way they can keep making money.
Exactly.
Hey, which one of them has an island? Do you think they do Epstein stuff there?
Oh,
probably.
I don't think any of them. Well, if anyone has the islands, probably Hassan.
I was gonna say.
No, but like he obviously he doesn't want to go full into it, so it's
just cruel to animals, not people.
Right. Well, it's like a 50-50 ownership between him and like Pokimane or something.
Oh god, that's another one where like it's just like decide which track you're on. You keep swapping, and it's just like pathetic at this point.
Oh my god.
Right. Well, it's like she's obviously like rage baiting by like she's like been posting a lot of videos with her and like this muscular Asian dude that she says is it's just my neighbor. But they're like it's obviously like rage baiting like the incels.
Wait a minute. Is it? I thought when I read that thing, it was this is my gym coach. This is my trainer.
Oh, I heard it was her like neighbor or some shit.
Listen. All right, she could have a lot of neighbors. All right, I'm just saying.
right. She's a very neighborly person.
Yeah, she's like the new Mrs. Rogers in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, her and Valkyrie are just like absolutely. I used to like Valkyrie a lot because she was like
Hassan's girlfriend
before she started opening her mouth and defending her boyfriend. But after that, it's like you really have no morals. You really aren't that different from the rest. And also, like, I don't want to be I don't want to have a family. I want to be. I want to play games all day. It's like,
well, dude, did you see that fucking recent clip where she's like, yeah, so like my brother died, and like she's like no empathy whatsoever. It's like,
I mean, didn't she say like her brother was a drug addict or something?
No, an alcoholic. Like he had a drinking problem. Yeah.
Like the thing is like we don't like. Okay, if he was like an abusive piece of shit and they tried everything to help him and it just didn't work. Fair enough, but it's one of those things where I just don't feel like, even for me, I don't feel comfortable.
About it?
Yeah,
like that's just the one thing. Like you have a horrible relationship with somebody in your family, and like they're dead and they passed on. Nobody probably brought it up. Nobody's like somebody was like, "Oh, how's your family?" You want to know what the response is? They're good.
No, yeah, and like apparently he has like kids and stuff, and like I feel bad for the kids. I feel bad for my mom.
I didn't know that. That's even
like
way
obviously
worse.
like no matter the situation, that was still like her mom's kid, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that changes it then. That's like disrespectful because like Valkyrie is a bit. There's a good chance that those kids have friends who watch her. And imagine that
Right.
as like, oh, by the way, your aunt is like disrespecting your dad, by the
Your dad
way.
was an alcoholic.
Yeah, like, bro, I'm sorry, but that's just it bothers me. Like, here's the thing. I have no issue with making fun of people on the internet, especially if they bring up their relatives. Oz. However, don't go around crying and complaining when people bring it up. Because she was like, I find it weird that people are talking about my brother, or the way I reacted about it. It's like, well, yeah, like who just
You
goes on
made it
stream and
public.
talks about this? Yeah. Like what the
Yeah.
fuck? It annoys me. It's like I hate it when they do that. It's like
No,
they say
yeah,
shit
yeah.
they're not supposed to, and then they come out and
Like, I fucking, like, I
doing
get
this.
it. It's like a sensitive thing for you, Just don't talk about it. Or if you feel like you have to talk about it, then like be off air, Like just like
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, let's be honest. Like, all these streamers live almost like a parasocial relationship with their chatters. They like think that they like understand exactly where they are in life. I feel like they have words of wisdom that they can bestow upon these fucking retards that fucking give them money every day for no real reason. Let's be honest.
yeah, yeah.
Because
But in
none of them are absolutely entertaining.
reality, they
No.
should get all their money to me.
Give it to me. What the fuck? Once I open
You
up a
you don't
Ko-fi.
stream, motherfucker.
I'm gonna open up a Ko-fi soon, right? Fuck you.
In in all honesty, like people rather should be like watching like Caleb Hammer and like saving their money. Yeah, I can't wait to get called
Right.
out in the comment section for that guy for that
Oh
reference.
my god! Don't you know he's weird and gay?
Don't you know he's an ultra conservative? And
He
that's the
makes
other
fun.
thing.
He makes fun of women. He's a misogynist.
I totally forgot
Good.
about this part, but talking about the Caleb Hammer, can we also address the problem with today's generation and people all around that always like have this like need to like ask like some online influencer, streamer, whatever, their political view? Like the
Oh,
fuck
I hate that.
why am I
It's a
asking
yeah. No, it's a
why am
fucking
I
purity test thing. Well, fucking
yeah.
to be fair, millennials started that bullshit. Millennials.
Yeah, well, listen, all right. They had a lot of free time during COVID, so they were really hyping that up.
Uh,
Let's figure out this Asian lady that does not live in my country. Let's figure out what's their take on ice. Hey,
I hate.
let me
I
ask
hate.
VTube streamers what is their take on ice.
Oh,
It's so dumb.
like, what's the name of one? Fuck. Well, dude, okay, side tangent. The
Mhm.
weird thing is, a lot of VTubers who like talk about politics are weirdly conservative. Like, not just like,
Oh, you mean Nux? You got Nux? You talking about
n-
Nux?
not just Nux. Fucking what's that one blue haired bitch that's like been
Leaflet?
sweeping Leaflet? Yeah, yeah. Well, and like, and
God.
also too, like, Chibi Reviews, Tectone, like those guys have a lot of like VTubers, like orbiters,
Uh-huh.
and
Like you saw like like what is that one chick that really followed that Tectone really followed, the Silver Veil? I think that's her name. It's a big titted VTuber. She like keeps herself out of politics and everything. I can't imagine taking advice from that person. I'm sorry.
Right. Well, it's like, oh, well, also too, it's like, I don't know. This is just me, but like I don't like I'm not in like the South. I'm like, but like there's some like blue collar like like Midwestern types. Like actual blue collar like has a pickup truck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like your classic like conservative.
Mhm.
Those types like they think like people who like do like the VTubing like conservative shit are fucking
Mhm.
losers. Because it's just like
Well,
you're a fucking anime dweeb who can't get laid.
Well, and then like if somebody shot me over, another VTuber, I think it's called like Toma or something. She's like a horse girl, but she's like an active military, what's it called, an army person, and like everybody's like, well, give us your thoughts on ice. Give us your thoughts on ice. And I'm like, I don't think she's allowed to really make any type
No,
of public
yeah.
stance on any of that stuff while she's actively serving.
No, because I think Tommy's talked about that before, where it's like you can not like the guy who's your commander in chief, but he's still your commander in chief, sort of
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. Like I think that's like one of the things where I just like nobody needs to give their fucking opinion on something. It doesn't have to give their
Mm.
view stance. All right. If you don't feel like you have the accuracy to be like saying, "Hey, I'm this party," or I think that this is great," and give us like great examples on reasons why,
Mm.
you're just looking like another FouseyTube person. I'm
Well, it's
sorry.
like I don't know. I feel like the rise of political streamers has definitely like I don't know. Would brain rotted be like the right term? Where it's just like or corrupted, something along those lines. Where it's just like because of the popularity of like political influencers and streamers, everyone expects you to have like an ultra base take on a situation. But it's like for most people, generally, even if they lean one side or another, they're not usually super informed on all fucking issues, depending on like their political scope.
Hmm.
So it's like,
I agree
yeah.
with that.
So yeah. Oh my God, the guy who fucking makes videos about Call of Duty might have a shit political opinion. Color me surprised. I'm surprised. I need to ask him what his opinion on tax reform is. Then.
Yeah, no, and that's where like I just don't like today's group of people that keep on like going to public figures and trying to figure out, hey, what's your political take? Hey, what are your political values? I kind of need to know this for no real reason.
If the person isn't making like content or like their entire focus on that, don't bother fucking asking. It's like I don't like who cares? It's why I was like annoyed when that stupid bitch Denims, which by the way, I'm glad she's getting sued up the ass.
Oh fuck.
Was demanding a fucking answer from Emers. Like, what is your political take?
Yeah, oh
What is it
yeah,
we
and
must
like
know?
okay,
It's like,
and
fuck off.
this is no offense to Amaru, right?
Mhm.
No actual offense whatsoever. But like, do you expect that woman to have an intelligent political take?
No, absolutely
Honest to
not.
God, and I say that in the nicest way possible. But like, just listening to how she speaks and the constant ums and erms and everything, like, did you surprise? Would it like, come on, like, she's not gonna. She doesn't strike me as a type who does deep research into anything.
Her fans came to goon to her, not to goon to her political takes. All right, that's literally her main focus. All right, that's just the truth. All right,
Well,
ladies and
dude,
gentlemen.
but what if she gave like the approved take on Ice, and then she stole all of Denim's viewers, dude.
Support Denims then.
Oh fuck!
I would
Speaking of
totally be for that.
speaking of titty streamers and Twitch in general, guess who's back to streaming, guys? Everyone's favorite live streamer of all time, Anissa Joma.
Oh great!
Oh,
Like as if we needed more of these retards in here.
at least
Dude, and
at least I'll see more black people support on her streams than supporting her husband.
dude, it was so fucking.
I mean,
funny.
that's
She
already a low bar as it is. So
hey, just asking you guys. Here's, we've all been around the block when it comes to commentary topics and stuff. What's like the one thing you shouldn't do if like someone like big has like been covering you? Do you think it's a good idea to really like mention their name if like their whole thing is like they love it when you talk about them?
yeah,
Is
you
it
should
really-
always mention them. Clearly, you should always acknowledge your biggest trolls and your what the fuck is it detractors and people who stalk you or not stalk you but cover you 24/7. Like Tipster did with Bull Blacks back then, or Brandon Buckingham with Purple Perry, or Anissa recently.
Yeah, because she mentioned the casino, Kano Casino. She mentioned them.
Shout
No,
out
no,
to
no.
people.
I love the fact, and I love this, is that I love the new way of just like trying to like act like you have no clue on who that person is. I have no clue who those casino people are. I think that is absolutely a great tactic now. You just act like they are so low, but they have way more viewers than you. They have a bigger audience. They get way more traction than you'll ever get.
they have to split the money 50-50, but they both make more money than you separately.
Well, technically three-way, because don't forget, Liana is with Andy Warski. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking, Liana. I'm joking.
all
Do
right.
not, please don't come for my head, please.
Great job. Now we're never gonna get Andy on the fucking podcast.
No, I'm joking, Andy. You were a great boxer. You should have won against Salt Poppy. Anyways.
I will say though that Anissa and at least iDubbbz don't have to actually spend money on food anymore. They have infinite food glitch now with snake skin chips. I think that's absolutely a great thing that they're doing. I don't expect them to ever make it to their to the age of 50s. I don't even think they'll hit the 50s.
Is that really a bad thing though? Let's be honest here.
All
you have
right.
yeah. Tell me the nutrition that comes from snake skin. If you can name all the vitamins.
Dude, you know what she was threatening during that entire stream? She was threatening to have a kid.
Oh god.
Yeah, with somebody else. Yeah, I would so push it just to be like, she's not having a child with her husband. She's gonna have a child with somebody else, probably some third-rate country person, that like had troubles in their land, maybe an Iranian, so that way they can give proper respects to the Iranians after horribly dissing them and horribly misrepresenting what was going on in that country.
Dude, fucking like my and like the thing is, like, she talked about like PPP's like weight too in that stream, which like he looks like he can't even wipe his own ass, which is obviously like an insinuation that he's like extremely overweight, right? But then as soon as she got called out for fat phobia, she was like, "Oh, who's being fat phobic? No, I'm not being fat phobic, but you're fat phobic for thinking I was fat phobic." And it's like it's like
what is this inception?
No, it's just safe edgy. You're like, you can be edgy, you can be as mean as you want, as long as it's the approved targets. That's it.
I love this, and that's obviously from my generation again, the millennials coming out with another fucking banger every time.
Well, like I think another prime example of that is just like, do you remember like I remember in 2018 when like everyone made like the dead baby jokes with Hela Klein? You were like a ultra conservative like Nazi type if you made those jokes, but now like everyone on the fucking left who hates them is just making those jokes left and right.
Yeah, they should just be able to just say that they want to make terrible jokes at people because they don't like them. All right, cool. That's all you have to say.
No, they have to like code it and like they are a good person, and like this person that we're making fun of deserves it because they're a bad person.
I think everyone deserves it. I deserve a medal prize for being the first one. What the fuck? Where's my medal?
Oh, fucking Christ almighty. But what else has been going on?
Hey, shall we talk about the fact that the Turkey Tom girls or one of them have redacted the statements.
Which is one that led the charge, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Although, do you think? I think everyone's. I think the general theory that like Tom was threatening to like sue her is probably the case for that.
Yeah. I actually will believe that aspect of like I don't know if you probably saw, but like people were saying that it was like obviously like what she typed out was what Turkey Tom's lawyers were demanding in order. Though I will say that, like, after, like, the whole redaction and everything, there's still people out there being like, well, she didn't say that she would lie about the whole fucking age play thing. So I was just like, the cope. No. They keep clinging to that as if it's their saving grace in their argument.
Literally, she said, I redact when she redacts, like a good chunk of it, she's redacting basically all of it. Right? Literally all of it.
Like there's someone out there being like, well, she didn't retract the erectile dysfunction allegations.
Oh my god. Well, guess what? The 9/11 Commission report didn't mention Building 11. That doesn't mean it didn't. Oh wait, I almost fucked that up. Actually, never mind. I take it back. I was about to say something outlandish. I was about to say something outlandish.
Damn, dude.
Point is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. It's
I
over.
mean, like to me, I'm just like it's every time I'm like seeing them talk about it, I'm like, oh, it's the Chud
Mhm.
Logic, like like fans that are absolutely like looking for any excuse to dunk on Turkey Tom on this one, and I'm just like,
Mm.
Turkey Tom won it, uh, you know, and good on him. All right, if he threatened to sue and he was actually like following up, good. You know what? I don't think anybody's complaining that Turkey Tom, this big, gigantic giant entity on YouTube,
Mm.
threatened some fucking innocent little girl online who was making bad allegations against him. Sorry,
Mhm.
I destroyed that as soon as I said
But
innocent, but what's it called? Like, obviously making false accusations online and, trying to like, smear and destroy somebody's absolute presence where they make all their money from. Yeah, I mean, if you had to sue, I would say sue.
oh
Fuck
yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
Fuck yeah. Fucking,
eh,
I always go back to this one. Fucking Tobuscus should have fucking sued that bitch who ruined his career. Like, motherfucker lost everything. Like, fuck yeah. You should always retaliate with that shit. Honestly.
well,
Sue the
and like
fuck
I don't
out of
know,
him.
my thing also is just like. Remember when I remember when she like responded to Tom's video. She's like, "Well, I'm gonna show all the DMs," and it's like we never got that.
Not a
Never happened.
single, not a single DM. And I mean, like again, like we're in like the site that she's on, like she's like trying to bring awareness and save the next what you call victim of Turkey Tom on a
Right.
gossip site.
Which have and, no offense, no offense, but I doubt the ratio of women to men on that gossip site is not a massive one.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of the girls are going to that site. I'm very sorry. And I
Right,
don't
right,
and by the interactions that it looks like you guys weren't picked up from Kiwi. Sorry. Well, the farms, but it
right,
looks like you
right.
guys were YouTube fans and yeah, were able to mix up or met him on Tinder and all these other places. So, yeah, I think that if you're trying to bring awareness, you should have done it on the bigger public platform, which would have been Twitter.
Right. Now this is the real question. Who can fix them? Who can fix the Turkey Tom X's?
I actually heard that there's actually a guy that was able to handle women. I believe it was E. Skelly. I mean, he like has really good opinions and objectives on women. He's seen a lot of photos
Mhm.
on women as well.
Fuck
Uh,
you. Fuck you. Alright. You know what? Yeah. All
We're
right. So what if I was studying the anatomy of a woman? All right. I got a better
mhm.
understanding of them, even if
I'm,
it costed me almost everything.
now,
I'll
now
live.
these
Nothing can stop me.
and since also Jessica lost his chocolate flavored BPD girl, he can pick up these two new BPD girls for his eye candy on his stream.
Oh yeah, like
Oh,
what is it? And hopefully one of them doesn't go on his stream and fucking ask if they can have their fucking clothes back when they get kicked out.
oh.
I don't. Listen. I don't think. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think she was kicked out. I think she left, found God, and wanted her shit back. And he was like, "No, I can fix you, but I need you a little bit broken still for my streams."
She probably left him because she's like, he's giving too much attention to Nick. He hasn't touched me in a while. Fuck this. I'm out of here.
He's ob-
Goddamn.
he's
Hmm,
obsessing over Nick now, and he won't talk to me.
I've been dry for almost a month. Where are you,
What the
J Stock? Where are you?
okay, I have been missing out on the J Stock war. What the fuck? What
This
the
guy's just been obsessed with fucking Nicholas Diorio for the
No, yeah,
past
I know. I
how
know he hasn't.
long?
I know he's been like heavy into like the Chud versus Nick stuff, but like I have
Yeah.
no idea. Like he got with one of the Destiny girls, as far as I was aware. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean,
That
Simpmn might
wrong?
know more about this than I do, so let him explain.
what's we call it? So he had two of Destiny girls. He had Kelly Jean first.
Mhm.
Uh, Want to just say, really attractive woman. And what's we call it? Then he had Cherry on as well. Uh, Another very attractive woman. And
Mhm.
what should we call it? Basically, these women were really not like adding a lot as well. I mean, I wasn't adding a lot to the logistical streams either, but they were eye candy. They were women. And that's pretty much like where he went from being able to keep about, I think back in the day when he had interactions with Nick, he had about like a concurrent viewership of probably 1,200. Massive, massive late night streamer. Great segment part as well. And then huge, was bigger than fucking even Chud Logic. And then now he's just a 400 Andy.
Dude, imagine getting Destiny's sloppy seconds.
He can't even keep them.
Dude,
At least Destiny knew how to handle them.
Right. Well, what was he like? The Destiny after show? Was he the waiting room?
Yeah, he was the after show. So he would stream close to when Destiny was gonna get off, and he would start streaming, and then sometimes Destiny would come on. Some Destiny orbiters would also pop on, and that's how he was really able to get he had such a good spot.
Right. And dude, I'm sorry, that's fucking so pathetic, right? Because when I was still like producing for Dead on Dave, right? We attempted like an after show for a bit, and then I had to step down for a while. But like that's one thing, because like I directly was working with Dave and I was actively like a producer on his show. Well, but it's just like you're just orbiting this motherfucker. You're just orbiting this motherfucker, and you lack so much talent that you have to purposefully stream after him to get his crumbs.
I don't know. Dead on Dave is like an untalented piece of shit.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I wanted to throw that dig in. Fuck you, Dead on Dave. Nerdy John. By the way, Nerdy John has no issues with you, Dead on Dave. None at all. He actually defends you quite a lot behind the scenes. I don't like you.
I really did like when I was watching Dead on Dave when he had his what was it, a girlfriend, wife, what I can't even tell at the time. And then all of a sudden like she goes off on a tangent and tries to like implicate that Diorio is like racist, and like every time like she like makes like a statement about him being racist, she would just look at him. I'm just like, did you get the script, bro? Are you going to follow the lines? And he allowed the plausibility that, yeah, Nick could actually be really racist.
Look, that was
even though this dude has worked with him and Diorio has gone out of his way to help him and hasn't even badmouthed his wife or girlfriend at the time.
Nerdy John, don't even say anything. Don't even. All right.
I will say this, okay? This comes from Augie and Nick's mouth themselves. Okay, he was running one of the best shows in commentary. Okay, when he was active, he was running one of the best shows.
Yes, when he was active. And he wasn't, in a relationship.
I want to point this out. Prior to Dead on Dave making that ludicrous statement, someone asked Nick if he has talked to Dead on Dave or what he thinks about him. And he said, I quote, if Dead on Dave was in some serious, it was going through something and needed to talk to someone, I would be there for him. I wouldn't mind reaching out to Dead on Dave. And what happens next? Boom, says that shit about him. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, fuck Dead on Dave. I'm coming for you, motherfucker, very soon. All right, I don't think I forgot about you.
I love you.
Yes, leave Nerdy John out of this. All right, tell your crazy girlfriend. All right, to back off of Nerdy John. All right.
She did say I was right. Funny that I will comment on this. Because she went at like Peepaw, saying that Peepaw was a racist, and I think I had replied to that joking like, little do they know I'm the real racist, and like I think she screenshotted that. It was like these are the fools in commentary or something along those lines.
Even defend you for that? That'll ask that.
No, but it didn't go any further than like a tweet she made, right? And I didn't make a big stink out of it.
She probably smells like shit. Anyways.
All right.
I'm just wondering if he also is like into the BPD girls. It's like,
dude.
Nah, he's into the hippo size. He's into the hippo size ones. I'm surprised he can handle that.
Hey, don't are you saying you don't like tortas? You don't like tortas?
No, I don't know.
Kelly?
I don't know where you get this idea that I'm into women like that. I'm not into that. Definitely not that.
Skelly wants some Eugene Okuni types.
Oh God, no! I want him. I just want normal. That's a quote Christianity. Normal women, smoke free. Actually, maybe not. Just normal, right? Not too fat, but not too skinny. All right, just normal. Not into any of this commentary bullshit internet thing. All right, simple as that. Is that too much to ask for these days?
Dude, I will
Let me
say,
know if there's any women that are watching this that are around their 20s and single. Hit me up on eScholar Talks
I'm
on
about to say
Twitter.
the cringiest. Oh, yeah. By the way, women, if you want to comment about this in my DMs, no, I will say the cringiest thing is when, like, you invite a girl over and you gotta be like, oh yeah, so like, that computer in corner. Oh yeah. Well, why is there a microphone there? It's like, oh, don't worry about that. don't worry about that.
I work from home.
Yeah, you know exactly. Yeah, I work from home. Yeah,
That's
that's
my
for my Zoom
VTuber
call
setup.
meetings.
That's my
Oh,
VTuber setup.
There you go.
Yeah, guys. I'm actually an anime girl VTuber with a voice changer. I make shit tons of money from that.
Why does your avatar look so young? Oh, it's actually a lolly VTuber.
Oh, fuck you!
No,
Fuck you!
Why?
That's a
Why do you
step
have
too
to do that?
far.
Well, guys will pay for it.
No, yeah. There are 30 and 40-year-old men who just donate tons of money to me.
Yeah, and anytime I move my avatar just a little up, just so that way they can see a little bit of feet, that's when the money really rolls in.
Yeah. There's actually a dono goal for that.
Yeah. It's where I actually take my VTube model and I do a complete 180 and let them just see my feet just during streams.
You know how
That's-
Augie runs like secret channels to make money, so that way he can stay from home and stuff. He doesn't have to do the commentary stuff really. I bet you there's someone out there. We've all heard like some YouTubers have like a secret Reddit account that they have, so that way they can that prints them money. I bet you there's a motherfucker out there that's secretly like one of these little anime girl VTubers and rakes it in. And that person is E. Skelly.
Why would that be me? Why would I ever do that? I would never do that. I would never, ever. You'll never, for any of my detractors, a certain Colton, you're never gonna catch me again in a controversy.
Dude, oh yeah, wasn't he talking shit about you recently on a stream?
Yeah, literally. All right, shout out to Soul Skibbity. I have no issue. Your streams are actually pretty entertaining. But this motherfucker goes on stream to say that the video I made on him, somehow Echo made the script. Motherfucker, I made that video on you. I dislike you. The only thing Echo did was read your shitty little apology that you, I think, read out to either gave out to commentary women, whatever the fuck. I made that video out of pure annoyance. You annoyed me, and I still stand by it. Don't try and date a girl and bang her at Legoland. Fucking weirdo.
No, you see, I think everyone's been making this mistake of like they're finding e-girls specifically to ruin their life. Dude, there are plenty of women IRL that will ruin your life, and I'm totally not speaking from experience.
Colton will ruin your life, honestly, just by associating with him. You're just asking for it.
Fucking hell. Well, the funny thing is, the girl who he was fucking going to Legoland date with, didn't she fucking interview like Chris Anark and fucking Tommy C?
Yeah, and then she went on. God. Then she went on the what the fuck is that?
She's
one
like
podcast?
She's like an orbiter on a kick streamer now or some shit.
Yeah, she went into rehab for whatever fucking reason. Then what the fuck is that one podcast that is like, it's in LA. It's where they get a bunch of bimbos and like they.
The whatever podcast.
Yeah,
is that what it's called?
I think it's the whatever. Is it the whatever podcast? Man, it's
the one where there's
with what's one called Kinetic that was on it.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was the whatever podcast.
Yeah,
where she revealed the whole what was it? The homeless guy.
Jesus.
The polyamorous relationship with the homeless guy. Yeah.
Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell.
Maybe Colton should have tapped him. He probably would have gotten AIDS and then would have been gone from this earth sooner.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
Colton, as cringy as you are, and as much as you stay offline, I disavow what my co-host has said.
That is true. I came up with this opinion myself. All right.
Fucking hell, I have to be the PR guy. Now I know how K-Hook feels when I come on here.
This is what happens when you have Simpmn. Simpmn just brings out the worst in me. I don't know why.
Oh, we just hate because we just hate the right amount of people.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. We dislike a lot of people.
Oh, speaking of, I also wanted to spin back because you also said like people that were coming back to streaming. You talked about Nisa. The another person that came back to streaming after his little vacation apparently was also Queeman. So, welcome back. Welcome back to the shit show.
Was
Oh,
Queeman
was-
on vacation?
Yeah,
I didn't even
apparently.
notice.
I think he was out on a date with Hellbent.
Oh fucking hell!
I
Yeah,
believe
you're gonna
it.
start that shit.
I believe it.
Shared a
I didn't even notice
room.
he was gone. Honestly.
Yeah, it was peaceful. It was really nice. But then like he has to like talk about UK politics, which is the most boring version of politics out there in the world. I mean, just talk about American politics. I mean, that's the only thing that matters at this point.
Right? Yeah.
We're
Be
the
like
most
Noxaku,
entertainment.
who's a Canadian Jew that lives in Israel but talks about American politics constantly. But yeah, I think also too, I think to finish out like one last story. Apparently the Odd Ones Out has fired his whole animation team for his YouTube channel. But like he's responded.
Wait, what?
No, yeah, the Odd Ones Out, like the Storytime animation
Yeah,
YouTuber.
yeah.
Yeah, he fired his whole team. Yeah, and then like he responded to it today, being like, yeah, so like I had a private talk with everyone that they were all being let go, and I gave them all severance packages. So he's like, I don't know why they're fucking saying I left them out to dry.
Oh, so they weren't actually surprised by this? He actually informed them in advance about this?
He was like, yeah, so like I'm gonna give you like I think it was like he said the full time freelancers. He gave them all severance packages, and then like um in the reply to his post, he had given links to all their portfolios, so that way they could get hired in future projects by other people.
Mm-hmm.
So I am curious. Like I'm kind of curious since either his channel isn't making enough money to sustain the animators, or like he's just like he's not gonna make any more like animation content, or at least not as much as he used to. I don't know, maybe he's just gonna become like a full-time webcam vlogger or some shit.
I think I would like to see where he's actually going to go with after this, because I don't
I don't
think like,
fucking
he's going to go grab a normal job or anything.
Yeah, no. Fucking like Jade Animation became a fucking crocodile VTuber.
Yeah, congrats to her. Another VTuber, goddamn, and like the animal personas as well. Like the fuck.
Fucking hell, yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at like Odd1's fucking channel. Like, I mean, does he do like shorts? Because I'm looking at his
He does
videos.
shorts.
Okay, so because I'm looking at his videos, there's a huge gap in between them, like maybe 3 months in between, and then like
Well,
his
like I know
shorts.
like he does like because they're called Storytime animate YouTubers, but most of it's like slideshows or like still images, but like he, at least for portions of the video, he actually would like animate it,
Yeah.
But like what are his views looking like? Are they like reaching 1 million?
Yeah,
Or-
they're like consistently in the millions. Like they're definitely doing decent in the algorithm for sure.
But is
So
that
it's
sustainable enough for like to keep like a whole animation team?
I
is the
don't
question.
I don't think so, because shorts, you don't, if I remember correctly, you don't make a lot of money from shorts.
No, you do not.
So,
You do
yeah,
not.
no.
I can attest to that. You don't.
So-
They're good for blah, blah, blah. They're good to promote your stuff. They shouldn't be
yeah,
your main
no.
force.
Yeah, like I don't think to pay like how many. I didn't look too much into this story because I think it was like recent, but what is it like? How many people in total did he fire, or was it? Or is there like
I think it was like at least 10. At least 10.
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah! No, absolutely not. I don't think that's enough money to just sustain a whole like animator team for a group of shorts that are like releasing. Well, like, I know it takes quite a while. Let me see. Because the last short, the most recent one, was released in March 4th. And then if we go to the next one, it was released February 21st. So there's a huge gap right there. So
Well, even then, these are probably all like pre-planned and stuff too. So like these are been in the works for a little bit, probably.
Yeah. So I just don't see how that could be sustainable. I just don't see realistically. So
But I think this is part of the show where we talk about like some projects we're all working on. Simpmn. So
Oh
you working
no.
on anything? You working on anything, buddy?
Yeah, I'm working like Israel. I'm working in the shadows. I'm
Mm,
supporting some
mm.
commentary people, trying to like them grow and flourish a little more. My first project is probably going to be on this guy called iNud. I got really good like Doc on the radio vibes watching his stream with his Give an Ant segment that he had.
Hopefully he doesn't have any skeletons in the closet like fucking Doc on the radio. Because then it wasn't fucking revealed he had like some fucking 17-year-old like Discord
Cr-
kitten or some bullshit.
It was younger. It was younger.
It was younger than
yeah,
that. Jesus.
yeah, the girl I think was like 14 or something. But he
No.
He
no,
was
no,
a
well,
minor
here's
too. He
the
was a
No.
minor
yeah, he was a
too,
minor.
but
The
it was
moment
still cringy.
him and the girl broke it off when he turned 18. All right. And that's as far as we know. All right. She has not gone out. To be fair, in Doc's defense, she has not come out and made any statements. She has never said that, hey, I feel groomed or I felt like I was taken advantage of. And they actually stayed relatively friends or friendly on a couple of his streams. So,
Mm.
like I've told before, like a certain person, there's not enough evidence to suggest he's a pedophile, but there's also not enough evidence to suggest he isn't. Or sorry, there's not enough evidence to suggest he's guilty, but not innocent. So yeah. Take that with
I
what
don't
you
know.
will.
I don't know. Maybe I'm too what was it, too black pilled, or if that's the right term. Which is like why get into like these internet Discord relationships?
Well, to be fair, I think it was prior to him being a commenter, if I remember correctly.
Wait, whoa,
Well,
whoa,
even
whoa,
no,
what do you,
even then,
what do you
even then.
mean? What do you mean? Like, what is it with everybody trying to get into a relationship? Did you not see Aiden on a Riz panel? He
Oh,
rizzed up a
fuck it, no.
40-year-old for crying out loud.
Hey,
I
if it
mean,
didn't
hey.
if it didn't work with fucking Gokado, who is like around his age, then fucking let me try and go after a cougar, and look what happened. It didn't go anywhere. No one likes
But,
Aiden. More of
hey,
the story, ladies and
an
gentlemen.
attempt was made. An attempt was made. This is the
Damn
moral of
right.
the story. I mean, hey, I've always said that these Minecraft YouTubers should go after MILFs and not not the kids, so that way they, if anything, they can say they were groomed. So if Aiden ever gets into trouble, he can just say that like the 40-year-old manipulated and groomed him into doing it.
Fucking now has to raise 5 kids from that woman.
Oh God, who ended up doing that for a bit? The fucking AP overdoses.
Oh my god.
Boyfriend.
Yeah, fucking. It was fucking. Well, nah, Chemostar didn't have to fucking raise any kids. He met them, but he never had to take care of them.
No, that's who I'm thinking of, is Chemo Star.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I think he had mentioned it, but he said it was like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
Pretty much, yeah. Wasn't worth it. And you know what? You're a brave man, Chemostar, for taking the risk. You're a brave man.
Is that what we're calling it, brave?
Fuck yeah. He took the bullet that Tipster really wanted to take. All right.
Oh my!
I don't blame him.
God.
Anyways, let's end
speaking
the
of,
episode before I go on a rant about Tipster.
I was about to say the animal stuff, but anyway, yes, guys, you can find me on nerdyjohn.to2, where we do Nerdy Live every week, and also too you can find Skelly on the Aftermath News and also his personal gaming channel, and Simpmn, they can find you on your Twitter, right?
Yeah, just the Twitter, and you'll find me out on here just for a little while longer.
And also the donation, because this guy likes to sneak in donations when you least expect it.
Particularly when it's funny.
Oh, can
Oh, yeah.
I send us off? Can I send us off?
Yes.
Go
yes, you
ahead.
can.
Be our guest.
All right. Well, that was the aftermath news. I'm going to be
Okay. All
going.
right. I hate you.
Thank you for being and joining us for tonight with Matt Pitt, Core, myself, and Toxic Penguin.
You forgot Mitch and Beavers, dickhead.
And D-Max.
No,
And Rebecca the
they were
Crabs.
tied.
Oh, okay.
But yes, this is the Troublemakers podcast. If you enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. If you really enjoyed the content, subscribe, ring the bell for all notifications for more episodes in the future. We are signing out.